Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking the ratings for that show that Mel left. Sorry I'm late, you guys. I had a busy work day, had to get my hair did. It's Leo season. If you know, you know. so nonetheless, it's Leo season. If you know, you know. So that means your girl has got a lot happening. So nonetheless, I wanted though to get y'all to these ratings and and just give a quick little chat with y'all. So no Mel, no blueprint, no ratings, you guys. As you know, the season premiere had 219,000 views, 0.03 in the demo, right? And then the ratings dropped 10% for episode 2, down to 197,000 views with a series low in the demo, which was 0.02. The ratings, you guys, only went up 3,000. Only went up 3 stacks. And to me, it doesn't matter. It went up to 200,000. Okay. Well, what does that mean? Here's what my theory is, though. My theory is those of y'all that were trying to tune into Heart and Hustle, y'all tried, you're like, I'm a tune in at 9, right? And then what happened was you still were seeing a preview of what was to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville. You got fooled. So you need to next time go to the channel at 9:02 or 9:03, you guys. Just a pro tip there. 9:02, 9:03, start Heart and Hustle Houston, right? Just a little pro tip for those of y'all that are not trying to get caught up in Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I believe pretty soon they are not going to be the #1 show on OWN anymore. Now, again, as I told y'all, and I'm staying true to my word, I've not seen the show. I don't know what's going on. I could care less what is going on. What I do want to talk about is how Jesse Collins came in and knows how to produce a show. Knows how to take an ensemble cast and do what needs to be done. Now listen, there is always room for improvement everywhere, y'all. There is no such thing as perfection. But what separates Heart and Hustle away from Love and Marriage Huntsville is the fact that there is authenticity and vulnerability. And that is what you lost when Mel left Love and Marriage Huntsville. Everyone else wanted to play pretend. They wanted to put up a front. They wanted to put up a facade. They wanted to have a Chateau Charest storyline. They wanted to have fake boyfriend storyline to make it seem like that they're popping out here in these streets and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They want to have dysfunctional families, dysfunctional this, dysfunctional that. But the main thing was they wanted to ride the coattails of whatever drama was going on between Mel and Dal. And Mel never had that support. She never had that, community, that sisterhood that she was looking for, that she thought she had with her castmates on this show, right? Because the same people who are like, oh, we didn't know that Mel was going to talk about her marital issues, y'all were the same people throwing shade in the confessionals, Kimmy, and saying that, you're not this power couple, you're not all that, and da-da-da-da-da, and twisting around everything Mel said season 1. Go back and watch, y'all. They were always throwing shade at Mel and Martell. always, and threatening to expose the concubine. And now that there's rumors on whether or not the concubine's going to be on the show, now all of a sudden Kimmy's all like, oh, well, they've been outside and, and you can see them now on the Instagrammies and see them. No. Like, what are we doing out here? But I say all that to say that Carlos King and Marceau specifically insulting the fans, insulting the Mel supporters, insulting the Millimeters, dragging people who were helping you have the number one show on OWN. Had the number one show on OWN, because I believe when the numbers come out for Ready to Love and once more people get in tune with Heart and Hustle Houston, there's going to be a new number one show on OWN. And we can stop with living in the past. We can stop with living back on the Mel seasons and living back when things was good, when y'all was eating good, right? No. Those days are gone, y'all. Those days are over. Because you can't keep regurgitating the same level of foolishness, right? How many times are we going to regurgitate a cheating storyline if the alleged parties involved don't want to admit to any cheating, or nobody wants to produce an actual side chick or whatever else, or, whatever's going on, right? You don't want to have a volatile couple that gets off on trying to, rage bait somebody and get somebody animated and everything else to where things escalate to violence. No. And then you don't want to get to a point to where you can't talk with your words. So now the women are fighting. No. What sets Houston apart is they're already being transparent from the jump, so none of y'all can go digging up their information on the internet. They are telling you right then and there, listen, I'm with a cheating husband. Say what you gotta say. Listen, I'm dating somebody 14 years younger than me. Say what you gotta say. Listen, I stuck with a man who cheated on me during my engagement. Say what you gotta say, and I got more tea on how he's treating me and how he's doing me. Now that could be a variety of things. Either he's cheated again recently, or potentially there's a side baby, or potentially there's some other foolishness going on, right? But my point of it is that there's not all of this smoke and mirrors. There's not all of this foolishness. There's not all these games being played. There's not all this gaslighting. You don't have to do all of this promotion to promote a good quality show. There, outside of the trailer, I didn't really see promotion for Heart and Hustle Houston. Outside of, I believe there was an article that was introducing the cast, and I believe I saw a trailer, and OWN was doing a little bit of promotion on the Instagrammies, but I did not see any interviews. I did not see anything to try to get to know the cast or anything like that outside of, like I said, the few articles that were out there. And most people didn't even know about those articles until, well after they saw the show, or they heard about the show, or whatever else. Or they referred back to the articles once they realized it was an ensemble group of 6 women. And also a smart thing is they left the husbands at, where they needed to be. We don't need, on a show that's supposed to be focusing in on Black successful women, the husbands to have equal say and equal input on a reality show, because now we are talking a whole nother level of mess, and we're talking about boundaries being crossed, and then we're giving the green light for these men to talk any old kind of way to some of these other people's spouses. No. So I am not surprised that the ratings only went up 3,000. Still's not more than the premiere, which was barely 219,000 views. I presume the views will go back down again. However, if it goes back up, it is because, like I said, y'all are not starting Heart and Hustle Houston at 9:02 or 9:03. Y'all are trying to get in there at 9 o'clock and 9:01, and you're all getting caught up with the preview for the next not the next expo, the next episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all. So there is that. That is it, and that is all for this video. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.